one of Fluffer's Paint and Ponders in the Bird Sanctuary. Hi, Susan. Um, we're sharing and caring today, so that's how that's gonna go.
By sharing and caring, we are doing pieces that we're going to send to each other.
Yes.
You're going to do them with care and literally share.
It's the best way to go about it, I think. Oh, remember how I said I was going to adjust my tripod before? Yeah, didn't quite do that right. There we go. Okay. So, I was going to do it on this paper because it's the same size paper as I did the one for the other ones on, so it'll all fit in the same envelope. But then I'm like, it's not going to do a dragon justice, this piece of paper. I might need bigger paper.
Yeah. Every time we do this, I always think, oh, I wish I had traced the back of it before we started, because it just wastes time and I can't really talk and do it.
Oh, yeah, no, it's okay. It is okay. I will be drawing a dragon, hopefully.
You don't, please.
Oh, my. My
Yeah.
goodness. One of those kinds of days.
Apparently so. So, yeah, you've not long immersed from your bird sanctuary, your bird's nest.
No.
But I actually, I was in Keith's chat this morning.
Oh, good.
After I, sorted all my dogs and all the bits I need to sort in the morning. And he had lots of questions.
Oh.
About non-binary and other such things.
Well, that is why we're here.
Yeah, so I let him know about the stream. He said I think he said he might be asleep.
No.
At work.
Hey,
No, he
Maya.
might say Friday at work. It was like 5 a.m. when he was like.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, so.
Hey Maya. Hey Susan.
Susan and Maya on Wednesday morning. It's your song for today? I don't know why I do that. Oh yeah, now we're getting dragony. Yeah. We got that wing going on.
Nice.
Hey, are you gelling?
Hey, how are you? I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I think I missed you in the chat the other day, but hello now and hello for them as well. Double hello to you.
okay, this is the perfect intro to We Are Not Ladies. We appreciate you very, very much. But we are, in fact, not ladies.
If you've seen The Good Place, Janet, like, not a lady.
Not a girl.
Not a girl. Oh, is it not a girl?
I'm
It's
not
not a
a
girl.
woman. I'm not a man. I am something that you'll never understand. Oh, I did the wing wrong. This
There's a
dragon's so
song
special. Sorry, go ahead.
that say the song that most makes me feel like, yeah, you get me, is that one by Hey Karuk, and it goes, I don't feel quite like a man,
Oh,
don't
yeah.
feel like a woman. I tried to describe myself, it turns out that I couldn't. It all ebbs and flows. Every day feels differently. Burn all of my books, get into Scientology. And I was like, comment section. Burn what you want, but never get into Scientology.
That's right.
That
Never.
first thing really
Listen,
resonates with
nothing
me.
is so bad that you ever need to join Scientology.
Never, never, never. But yeah, I think it'd probably be better described as just a weirdo than a woman.
Trying to get this fucking. Okay, okay, alright, okay. That's the sound of something coming together.
I definitely understand everyone's confusion. It's very confusing.
Yes.
I get it. Some things even confuse me. I get very confused with how my attraction fluctuates towards gender fluid people because I'm attracted to female energy and qualities. And when I see gender fluid people, and sometimes they're very, very, very feminine, and then sometimes very, very masculine, I'm like, oh, 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 oh,
Yeah.
oh. I have a lot of confusion within myself, so I completely understand everyone else's confusion with me. But yeah, if you have any questions, I feel like yours is like serious. I feel like you've gone through it. Where
It's
I just got,
serious. It's legit.
I yeah, I just got to my late 20s, and I was just like, yeah. So learning more about stuff, been reading books, found out there's actually something called non-binary. If you could just they them me, that would be amazing. I'm not going to be upset if you don't or you forget. If you make eye contact and use like a hard like she, like then I'm going to be like, oh, this feels by purpose. This feels
Yeah.
like you are doing it
Are you
by
bullbaiting me?
purpose.
You bullbaiting me?
Yeah. But yeah, apart from that, I'm never going to be upset. I'm not going to be offended. I'm not going to be
No,
anything. It just
absolutely.
feels like if I was trying to be a woman, I would be just such a big, sad sack of shit failure. It's not something I strive to be. It's not something I even feel particularly comfortable or at home in. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I just feel like I have a lot of masculine energy and I have feminine energy, and I don't really feel like I would fit
Taking
into
punches
either
in
category.
carpentry. I don't know. I don't think you're gay. Oh, I'm just bugging you. Um,
I don't know what I was just saying, but I feel like it was important.
I'm sorry. The pronouns.
Um,
So it doesn't really,
Oh
it's
yeah,
like,
oh yeah, okay, yeah. So I was getting to the point of this is
sorry.
I feel the difference between our stories is I'm just comfortable being my little weirdo self, having the body shape of one of those blurb things at the second hand car shop places. I have the body shape of one of them things with a
A
blur up
wacky
its
waving
ass.
inflatable arm inflatable tube man.
That's me. But yeah, I don't know what happened. I had boobs in my 20s. They fucked off and I've grown a mustache. So I'm just not fighting it either. I'm just happy as I am. Do you
Fucked
know what I
off.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened. But our stories are very different. And I think yours is a lot more hard hitting. You've been for more of a journey. I was just like, oh, I've just ended up at this destination. Cool. I'm happy here. Where you had sort of a journey and then a bit of a fight to get there. You had
This
to
has
give it some to
been
get rid of your tits. Mine
something
just
that I've known since I
disappeared.
was a child.
Mine was like a snowman going into spring.
your boobs melted away and the
Oh no,
spring
but then
growth
all that's
came
left
on
is
your
the
mouth, on your
carrot,
lip.
and there's
The
no
spring.
carrot. I have no carrot.
Oh, jeez.
No, I'm just a
Yeah. So
pile of coal. Pronouns are they, them.
yes. And if you slip up, we're not gonna get upset about it because honestly, we just care. We just honestly like. I just it matters to me that people care enough to give a shit enough to consider it. You know what I mean? And try. So I mean, everyone's gonna make mistakes. I don't expect anyone to get things, perfect, especially right off the bat, especially something they're not familiar with. It's just it's unreasonable for me to expect. But we're here to answer any questions you may have. It's been something that I've known since I was like 7. Um, like I didn't fully know. Oh, Rika's here.
Hey, Rika.
Okay, what do you think of this dragon so far?
Oh, that's pretty sick. That is. It's also got a bit of a Charizard energy, which I dig.
I gotta fix the head a little bit. It's a little round. Hey, Pop Grimmer, I didn't see you.
Hey, Pop.
Um, so I could get into that story if you want, but I'm not. I
Yeah,
don't want to.
I think that's a. If you feel comfortable sharing it, that's something that
Yeah.
I would like. Oh, I wish people knew this so they could be like, just understand. Can we stop, please? Understand a little more, and yeah, obviously it's something that
Keep saying it,
I
Jen.
do know,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't want to share on your behalf.
Um. Okay. So. Ooh. Okay. How do you even get started on that? Um. Well. It's something I always knew. Like I always knew I wasn't a girl. Um. I always knew. You can if I it's funny because I look back on my grandma has when quarantine happened, she put all of our family photos up all over the walls, so walking through our house is like walking through a collage, and I see pictures of myself as a kid and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, yep, that's where it started, okay, yep. But it's just I never felt comfortable in my body. I always had this like level of shame about myself and I didn't know what it was. I thought it was weight related, so that gave me an eating disorder. I thought it was because of my mental health, so I freaking spiraled that way. And then I was about 14 and I learned about um transgender people. Um and when I first was learning about it, I thought, okay, well if I'm not a girl, I must be a boy. um, because I thought those are the only two options you have, right? If you're not a girl, well, clearly you've got to be a boy, right? That's not true. Um, but that's what I thought. And so from 15 to 17, I actually presented as male. Um, no, almost until 19. I was pretty much, yeah, it was a while. I was really changing my clothes, changing my hair. Um, and then, uh, and then my friend who was a trans man, he said, if you're not comfortable as a man, you know that you might not be anything. And I was like, that's a thing? So when he told me that, it like shook me and like broke my brain because I was like, oh my God, that's it. I just don't have a gender. I do not like, there are so many different types of non binary. There are people who are both, there are people who are neither, there are people who are a little bit of a little 60-40. You know what I mean? It's all a spectrum, of course, but I realized that I had no gender. And so that was a huge realization for me, and it started taking a layer of shame off of every interaction in my entire life. And then I was like, because I thought I could only get the surgery that I had if I was transitioning fully to a man. The clinic told me, no, you can get gender affirming care depending on. Yes, that is why some people choose the pronoun they. That is exactly it. It's neutral. It is a non-gendered marker. You use it for pluralisms. You use it for people you don't know. Who's that police officer? I don't know who they are. Right? It's a man or a woman. You don't know, or it could be neither, or it could be both. You don't know, right? Um, and so I thought I would not have access to the surgery that I really needed because it was, I will be open about this, making me want to take my own life. I did try. Um, and that was one of the reasons why I was able to get fast tracked onto the referral process for the gender affirming surgery. I had a double mastectomy. So full tit removal, gone. Titty bird, no tits. And ever since then, I've like actually um wanted to live. It's been weird. And it only happened in February. So it's like I have a whole new life and it's really weird. All right, sorry, Fluffer, I'm done hogging the
No.
stage.
Would you feel comfortable sharing the answer to my burning question that I didn't ask you for about a
Yes,
month?
absolutely. So, there are different types of top surgery. That's generally what gender affirming mastectomies are called, top surgery. There are different types depending on what kind of physique you want. Do you want to have a sculpted, like a man's chest, right? No, I didn't want that. I didn't want a sculpted, contoured, pecs or anything like that. What I wanted was nothing. So what they did was they did a double incision, and I have no nipples. I had them removed. I have no nipples. I'm nip free. I've got nip nopes.
And
And that is something that not everybody opts to go for. Um, but it does actually increase your healing because the way that you heal because yes, I was top heavy. And it gave me really bad pain. I have pain issues too, so it was like a double win for me. But yeah, one of the hardest things to heal in top surgery are nipple grafts. And so knowing that I wasn't going to have to deal with that really took a layer of anxiety out of the whole thing. Oh gosh, the freedom, it's ridiculous. Like it like I overheat so easily. Being able to just take my shirt off. Like the first time that happened, I literally just sat there sobbing because it's such a small thing, but it was like I'd never been able to do that before. I'd never been able to be comfortable before.
yeah, don't forget, like people do exist who are born naturally with both sets of genitals.
Oh yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
like um, it's a thing,
Yeah, they're called
and
intersex.
yeah. If you haven't heard, do have a Google. And yeah, I think everyone has different levels of like to testosterone. What?
Testosterone. Everybody has different hormone levels.
Yeah,
There's estrogen, testosterone, and progesterone. I am not on any hormone therapy. Some non-binary people do, some people don't. It just depends. And yeah, I'm open to any questions about that or my surgery or anything. Um, Sans boobs and nips, that's right. Thank you, folks. I appreciate the kindness. Um, I think uh, the biggest thing that was the most emotionally impacting for me after surgery was when I hugged everybody in my family or everybody that I cared about, and I was able to put my chest right up against them for the first time, and I realized that I'd never hugged anyone in my life like that before. Um, I've
I
only
do.
ever done.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. What were you saying?
See, I'm what's called a carpenter's dream. That's what they call me, because you've always got a flat level around with my chest, apparently. Yeah. I used to work in a lot of workshops, a lot of male dominated settings. So yeah, I've heard all of the jokes. Um
Oh
and they're funny.
my.
But I did say back to one of the lads, yeah, I know. My chest is as flat as the back of your head, but my chest isn't flat because my mum didn't love me. And he was like, what? And I was like, wait, are we dishing it out? Or are we not? Are we dishing out? Or are we not? Because I know one thing. I got rolled as a child. That's what I know. I got rolled as an infant. That's what I got. And he was like, go too far. I was like, so I've been here. You've called me everything under the sun. Like, they've been roasting me for about half an hour. I do one comment back and you're going to go running into the office crying. Okay. All right then.
Oh, fuck.
Like, there's a
Oh
pancake.
my god.
Oh, yeah, you're just missing a spirit level, bubble, all of it. All of it.
Yeah, that's
I
what it
had a
is.
thought. It did take me like 30 minutes to think of a comeback, but what a comeback it turned out to
That was
be.
absolutely a slammer. Um,
Yeah.
shit, what was I saying? Oh, hey, Matthew, thanks. Um, crap. Oh, yeah. Um, I realized that I had never like I had only ever hugged people from the side before. Like I had never
Mm.
given
You got
anyone in
full
my family a
frontal.
proper hug. And so after I got my surgery, the first thing I did when I was recovered was I gave everybody in my family like a really big hug. And I realized that it was the first time I'd actually hugged any of them like properly, like chest to chest. And
Yeah.
that was a huge thing for me and my family. Like that was big.
No, I can imagine. It's like you feel like yourself for the first time, and it's like you're hugging them for the first time, but they're hugging you for the first time, the real you.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I get you. I get you.
I know you do. Thank you everybody in chat for being kind, good people. Was my family okay with my choice? That is a really good question. Um, so I actually did have a bit of a challenge, because there was one person in my family, I don't want to be specific, who was. Eric said they're hugging the real AAIOU.
Oh god. Yeah, yeah. I love that there's going to be so many people who won't get the reference, and they're going to be like,
Oh.
Why are they laughing so much?
Oh, fuck. Okay.
That was a banger. That was.
Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. We're yeah, so there was some
Mhm.
resistance in my family from a couple people and I know that they were coming out of a place of fear because it's surgery, right? One person was like, "Oh, I know someone who had that surgery and they got an infection and they died." I was like, "Okay, well, they had that surgery 50 years ago and they caught the infection after they left the hospital. So, really don't think that that's going to be a problem for me." Um, but someone really close to me in relation was really trying to get me to back out, kept saying, "You don't have to do this, you don't have to do this, you can love yourself as you are. It's one of the best
Mhm.
features about you. You don't have to get rid of it. You could just."
Bitches. What? I'm not having
Yeah.
my heart removed. What you on about?
And
I know heart's not cute.
I literally said, "So the best feature about me is what makes me want to die?"
Yeah, that's.
And that kind of made it sink in a little bit. And then she was really pressuring me and I was listening. uh it was December, and right at that time, when she was really really trying to get me to back out of the surgery, the doctor called and was like, "Oh, we're going to be starting you on a new medication, so it'd probably be better if we just postponed your surgery a year so that you can get on the new medication." And I said,
Uh,
okay, so in this moment, I had been listening to Laura FM for the first time, like binge listening to Laura FM.
yeah.
A- And and when he said that, something in me snapped, and I said, "If you do not book me for this surgery, my death will be on you."
Oh dear. Yeah.
I said that. I said, "I do not want to be here anymore if you take this date away from me. I can't. I cannot do it. I need the surgery. I need it. If it throws off my infusions, if it throws off my medication, I don't care. I'll suffer. I will suffer, but I can't suffer like this anymore. I'm done. I'm done with
Mm.
it." And so the doctor said, "Okay, I hear you. I'll push back your infusions."
That's amazing. That's so good that they heard you. I mean, it's bad that they think they can just be like, "Oh yeah, this life-altering surgery that you really, really obviously need. We're going to push it back a year." That's.
Yeah, because a lot of the time, if you're not fully trans, they think, "Oh, it's just cosmetic." No, it is actually life-saving, gender-affirming surgery. And I said that to them. I said, "No, this is literally something that's going to keep me here. So what's the point of having infusions if I don't want to live?"
Yeah.
And so they kept me, they booked me in. I got my surgery done in February, at the end of February there. And it was the best thing that ever happened to me aside from meeting all of you in the community, honestly.
Oh. So yeah, Keith asked me if you were trans, and I was like, no, 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 no. And he was like, why? And I'm like, you need to listen to Tilty speak about Tilty.
Yeah, it's kind of, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, it's a very challenging type. Oh, I don't like that eye at all. Oh, I just made him look like a creep.
Mac me a docky gal. Am I saying it anywhere close to how you say it? Mac me a docky gal. I know I'm probably saying it with a Welsh accent. I'm so sorry.
I don't know how to draw a dragon's freaking head. He's got a little spike on his head, and that's just going to be the way that it is.
Yeah. Hello, Brad.
Oh, Bad Brad's here. I can't draw the freaking head for the life of me here. I might have to
Yeah,
look up a dragon's head.
I said it all right, minus the. I need to do German accent. German.
I wanted to
German.
take German in middle school, and then there weren't enough kids, so they canceled the class.
Guten Tag. Is that German? Guten Tag?
Guten Morgen. That's good morning.
Eins,
Guten
zwei,
Morgen.
drei,
I know how to say
vier,
dunk,
fünf, sechs,
dark.
7,
Dunk,
8, 9. Is that
dunkel.
German? That is German.
Make it pointier like a Klingon, like kapla.
Are you on about a drawing or me speaking? Oh, I'm just speaking.
Oh, are you talking about? Oh, I thought you were talking about speaking. You're talking about the. Okay.
I don't know what you're speaking about.
I think you meant
German. Is this a
Oh,
German
what if I
accent?
give him like, oh, I'm
German.
giving him little dragony pointy things and they're really cute.
4, 5, 6.
Oh my
German.
gosh.
German. Mach mir doch egal. No, it's Welsh. It's Welsh. It just comes out Welsh. I don't know why. I say in my brain, okay, output this. German. This pronunciation. Go. And it's just like Welsh. I'm like, no. Okay,
Not
we're gonna try again.
quite.
I'm in my brain like delete. We'll try it again. Program. Output. German. Mach mir doch egal. And then it's just like Welsh. Mach mir doch egal. No. This is why my brain's broken. Broken.
Mine is too. It's okay. Other than the head, I'm very pleased with this dragon.
What's wrong with the head? Are you putting horns on the head?
Well, I'm not there yet. I'm trying to figure out the shape still. I got the mouth part.
I think the head's good, and you're probably going to rub it out anyway if you're doing horns of any sort.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do some horns. Where does the dragon's eye go? Like over here? Oh my god, he looks. That is the most hilarious, low budget Temu dragon I've ever seen in my life. Look at his face. I can't.
No, his teeth look a bit snake-like, maybe more than dragon-like, but it's not.
Okay, first of all, his fangs should be bigger. Let's make those bigger fangs. Oh, I don't.
Do they
Maybe
have fangs? Is it more
no. Maybe he doesn't need fangs. Maybe he just needs horns.
But
Ooh, he
again,
could have like a little beard.
All my dragon references are from Shrek. That's what you're working with, isn't it?
I mean, that's okay.
I
drew this dragon here, which I'm kind of basing it off of.
In the sharpest tool in the shed. That's cool.
Thank you. Oh, I have not read chat. He looks like a beanie baby.
Yeah, I thought a little bit like Charizard. Did you read my question? I'm trying to work out if I'm in trouble or not. No, Brad.
I'm scrolling up.
No, it's at the bottom.
Question: does it make you smile that I have bigger tits than you, Tilty?
Yes. Yeah.
Not bad. Oh, okay. That I laughed so hard I actually got lightheaded. Oh.
Shape of now.
Okay, so extend the jaw. Oh yeah, you're right about that.
I've got some new watercolor paints.
Ooh.
I mean, I've just realised that I don't actually have any more this size watercolor paper, so I'm sad. I'm hoping I've got more of the small ones. Otherwise, I've got another small one there.
Okay.
But this is my early birthday present here.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
No
Oh.
fancy, isn't it?
That's gorge. That's gorgeous. Look at those metallics down at the bottom.
Oh, it does not smell good. No.
What What brand is it? Because I've seen those paints before, and I've heard that sometimes you want to let it air out a little bit just because of the plastic that's been on it.
Oh, this does need airing out. Look at this bottom purple one here. It
I fucking
stinks.
love that. It's
This is like
gorgeous, though.
Nuda. These are all like Nuda, gorgeous but stanky.
Are those Japanese ones?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I've heard that about those. That's not, you don't have an off palette. That's
I've
just the
got
way
an
that they can
unknown.
smell sometimes. Those are
Look, you can
gorgeous.
just talk it up, look.
I've
Oh, it
wanted to
tells you the number on the back. Oh, look,
yeah,
this is what fancy feels like. Look, this is why I don't want fancy, because I'm gonna have to
I
go back.
know. Okay,
I'm
you
gonna have
literally have a set that I've wanted. So I'm like really excited for you right now because this is awesome. I'm so stoked for you. Happy early birthday.
I don't feel like this is the exact one because this was not that kind of money.
No, but it's beautiful. No, I have lots of paints that I look at that are not that much money but are beautiful paints. Money doesn't always equal quality. Like all of these paints that are my favorite paints here, I freaking made those.
Yeah, that's true.
So, Gansai?
Huh?
Gansai? Is that the type of paint it is? I'm trying to think of the name. I'd have to look it up on my computer, Maya. I'm sorry. Are we painting with that today, Fluffer?
Yeah, I can see a little bit of something in this one here. I'm trying to get it out because it's bothering me.
You could wet it.
Oh, when I tell you this stinks,
You mean
I
it?
almost want to smell it more to tell you what the bad smell is.
As long as it's not fishy, I think you're okay. Where does the okay?
No, it's like no, it's too bad. It's too bad. It's like bad Play-Doh.
Okay, well let it air out for a little bit.
Do you know what Play-Doh is?
Yes, I do.
It smells like that, but bad.
I don't know how to fix his face. I just keep making him look creepier. Now he looks like a pickup artist dragon.
He does a little bit. Oh
Hey
no.
girl, can I neg you?
He's like, I've read pickup artists for dragons, back to front.
You'd be
No.
you'd be real pretty if you smiled more.
Ah, no. Boo. Boo that dragon. Chad of dragons.
Oh, fuck. That's not good. Nobody wants that. There should never be a chat of dragons. I gotta erase his whole eye. It's the eye. It's fine if he's got no eye. Maybe he's a blind dragon. Maybe we should be inclusive and make a blind dragon.
That'd be nice. Oh, there's some really nice colours here.
Oh man, I'm so excited for you, Fluffer. And also, I'm very happy that the paints that I made for you are much different.
Yes. Thank you so much.
I'm so excited to send those to you. I actually I I named them. Like I wrote on the container and gave them names that are all inside jokes. Is it the Tom Cruise dragon? No, he's not Barf.
If
He was until he erased his eye, but
if you like comedy, then that link Natalie played earlier of Nick Smith, he was just talking about the Olympics and what a joke Tom Cruise was coming in. Actually hilarious. And the comment section, oh my goodness, he is not a popular man. Tom Cruise is not a popular man in the Nick Smith's
good.
subscribers.
He shouldn't be a popular man anywhere.
What color am I making this?
Whatever color you feel.
What color does your grandma like?
Um,
What do you call her?
Grandma.
Grandma.
What does she like? She likes She likes maroons, like dark reddish, pinkish reds. Like she loves like that. She loves vampire, like jewel tones, like vampire colors. And then she also, I always call it vampire colors. And then she also loves like hydrangea fairy colors, like light blues, purples,
Yeah,
teals.
okay. I'm going to
She
give
loves
something a go.
teal.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I know.
Mm.
I don't know how I feel about that horn placement. What do you think? Is that not right?
It looks like it's coming out of where his eye would be.
But I
Oh,
don't know
just,
where his
I
eye
think it's
should
good.
go.
No, I think
Like,
it's good. Just rub out the bottom bit. Just rub it
like if
out.
it's
Just rub one out and you'll be fine.
okay, so maybe
Get
I
your
should make it
rubber.
like
No, just get your
shorter.
rubber. No, just get your rubber
Uh-huh.
and rub out the bit below. So the bit on top of the head, that's good. Rub out below the head. There we go. And there, we thank our Lucky Stars Dino Free is not in the chat. You click that. Thank you, Lucky
Grab your rubber. Thank you.
Stars. Rub it out under the head. Thank you. Oh dear. Fill my
You
rubber.
missed a line,
Thank you.
flunk.
Oh dear. Oh, it's raining.
Oh, I love the rain.
There was a storm
So,
yesterday and my head was hurting.
does your dragon enjoy the Mission Impossible movies? No, my dragon wishes that he could eat Tom Cruise as he does his stunts. He says, "Wow, that looks like a bite-sized snack." But I feel like the horn should, like, this horn should be, like, on the head. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should be on the front, and then this one should be in the back. Like that. Like, does that,
Excuse me.
is that better? I think the one horn should go the other way. I think this horn should go like this, maybe.
I feel like horn should be able to go whichever way they want.
I think
Both
this
ways.
dragon is going to have two different directions of horn.
Mm.
Because you know what? He's not limited by people's
Damn you.
narrow restrictions of horn, how their horn should be.
I'm going to get some water quick. Wish me luck to not spill it on the way
Okay,
back.
you
Over
got
there.
this. I believe in you.
Thank you, but don't too much. I don't let you down.
Tom Bruce! The horn should be. Brad, get out of here! This is a dickless dragon. Just like when I drew the dog, it was a dickless dog, okay? It's just the way it goes. Okay, this horn is gonna curl this way. Almost like a sheep.
A little pot of water.
Brad tried to get me to put a dong on my dragon.
Oh, Brad.
I could just see him like chuckling. Like a little frickin' scallywag.
This is scallywag behaviour.
I know. Certified. No, not even a little one. This dragon has no gender. Like me. No tits, no dick.
Snapsies.
You should probably have like a tummy. Like a little tummy. There. Oh, it's cute now. It's a
Ooh.
they dragon. A vegan. Oh, that doesn't sound great.
A thagon. That sounds a bit.
Uh, Dong
Like, well,
cruise.
I can't drive, but my dad said I can borrow his thagon. Sorry, it's not good.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh, look at all this so fancy.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Look at
That's
all the
vivid.
pigmentation.
It's pigmented. It's got the pigment. Okay, I'm actually quite content with the outline of this dragon. Like, I'm actually impressed that I did that freehand.
Yeah, I traced mine because I can't because I didn't have the scale.
No tits your dog, but a huge butt, because we all know how much you love butt stuff, Tilty.
Oh wow.
Damn it! Actually, look, he doesn't even have a bum. There's no booty on this dragon. I'd have to be like this, like add a huge like booty to the dragon. I'm not adding a big dragon booty. Get your perverted dragon daydreams out of here.
Perverted daydreams are only for love for fish on this channel, apparently.
Oh, okay. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over it with a black liner, and then I'm gonna color in the background, and then I'm gonna do the dragon. I'm gonna do like a bunch of cool clouds and shit. But I want to outline. I want to do the outline of the dragon in pen so that I can ink wash or do some like cool trippy. How does it poop? Uh, that's a good question.
It eats some prunes.
Maybe like maybe it's like a snake where like a little like cloaca opens up out of like right here, like a little hole opens up and then it just kind of falls out like a snake. Have you ever been pooped on by a snake?
Oh,
I've been pooped on by a snake.
I've been peed on by a snake.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of the same thing. It's, to be honest. Trying to figure out the right size of pen. You could put a sphincter on its tail, Diamond! That's my favorite sentence I've ever read, ever. I'm gonna tell that to my family and they're all gonna cry laugh and think it's the funniest shit ever.
Oh, 2 sandwiches. Yeah. Okay. Maybe my second guess, but yeah, nice. Cool.
Oh, recommended sips. Oh, my coffee's gonna be cold, isn't it? Ugh. Yep. Brad said, I've been peed on by more than a snake. Oh, Brad!
I don't know what he means by that, and I would like to keep not knowing, please.
Same!
I'm like, how? Don't want to know. Okay. That's how my
I
brain
mean,
works.
if it was like you were changing a baby, okay, that could happen. I could see that. But any other context, I'm just not about it. I mean, even the first situation, I'm not really all about it. I think I need OT 420 before I start the line work, because I don't want to make it all shaky. I'm really stoked to do this dragon. I'm so glad you asked me to do this.
Yeah. Is Brad still here? Because I was going to ask if he would maybe want to do the wolf. I know she wanted to do.
Ooh. I bet Brad could do a really fucking really cool wolf. My little rakin of a partner left me one dab.
Your what of a partner?
My raccoon of a part. I call him a rakin. It's he left me
Okay, if it's
one
like
dab.
Reagan or something, I
That's
was like,
it.
a Reagan? Like,
No, I would never call if I called my partner a Reagan, he wouldn't be my partner anymore.
like a Reagan, like a you go to Laser Quest, you know, and you shoot the little X and oh you're out.
Oh no, I was thinking like President Reagan, like Ronald Reagan.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I was like. I think I'm getting something wrong, but I don't know how.
Yeah, no. No, he so there's this Canadian show called The Trailer Park Boys,
Yeah.
and one line is, "Those little fuckers have been eating my weed, Julian. Rakins," because he doesn't know how to pronounce raccoons.
Ah, I get you.
Yeah,
Okay.
he left me one dab. That's it. I'm out of weed now.
Oh,
I'm grumpy. Someone's in trouble, and it's not Brad. Yes, a wolf. Brad's new aim is to get me to pee myself with laughter.
oh.
I'm
Is
upset.
Brad got some sort of obsession with pee?
I think he might have a piss thing. Are you a
Oh,
piss
damn.
prince?
Is that something you wanted to share with the internet today? No, so good.
Hey man, I may be into butt stuff, but at least I don't mess around with piss, okay?
I was like, if you're gonna dish it out to Tilty, then and then come on Tilty's channel and then talk about pee, it's gonna be called. It's gonna be called out. It's gonna be mentioned. I'm sorry, Brad. I'm
I'm
joking.
actually planning on painting a piss jelly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, line work. Serious. This is an art stream. Oh, and then my pen decides to not work. Nice. This is going really well for me right now. Someone's trying to get me to pee my pants. My dragon looks like a Timu pickup artist. Jeez, what a day. Oh yeah, I gave him more of a grin because he's cheeky, a cheeky dragon.
This isn't doing what I wanted to do, and I'm annoyed.
Uh-oh, I hate that. Oh, I think I might give him striped horns. Oh, I made that a little thick. I can go over that, I think. Am I missing in chat? Okay, let me check. Uh, Two Sandwiches says you're painting a piss jug. AO said, dude, Secret City is super dope. I hope you don't mind. I did a remix on Canvas. It looks gnarly. You would approve, I think. Oh. AO, are you talking about the cave? Max says, but we had such an appetizing dinner conversation.
Oh, I I made the mistake of watching when Jeff PTS for Life was speaking to Escaping the Cultiverse A, and they were talking
Oh.
about all of the bowel issues they would have after
Oh.
doing the Pureth, and apparently they have something called panda piss that they had to drink.
What?
It was like vinegar and lemon juice and salt and pepper, and they'd call it panda piss.
I don't like any of that.
No, it sounded just not great.
It's yucky. That's certified yuck.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it sounds it.
This is a rough outline for now. I'll fix it up when I'm doing the actual stuff. I think this pen might be dying on me. That's a shame. I'm really starting to run out of art supplies. I'm going through them.
I'm getting through the paper. The watercolor paper.
Brad says, why do I get the blame for everything on this channel? Right after he says, don't forget the butthole. It's only fair. Brad, I think you answered your own question. Fuck. Oh, jeez. And when you and Rika were streaming, Brad was trying to make it look like I was the troublemaker. I was not. It was him. He's the instigator.
Yeah, if you watch it back, it sounds like you were instigated, but then when live chat comes back, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. He was playing it. He fucking know. He's like super skilled at this scallywaggery. And I'm both like it's breathtaking and infuriating. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
If this pen dies on me today, I'm going to be pretty sad.
Yeah, I'm struggling with this.
Let me see. Oh!
No,
Oh.
no, I do not like it.
You don't like it?
No,
Why?
it's not how I wanted it to be.
It's okay, Brad. I have the same issue. That's why we get along. Struggling with self-awareness. I think they're lovely. Yeah, I agree with Two Sandwiches said it perfectly. Those colors are lovely, Fluffer. I don't know what you're trying to do, but I like it. Like, what are you trying to get it to do?
Blend, so it's not so different. I didn't want it to look like this. I wanted it to look like a fairy galaxy. I thought like
Well,
galaxy fairy style. I don't know.
it's always a challenge when you're working with new paint too, because I mean, it could blend differently than the ones that you're used to using. I find that's always like a huge challenge.
I think I'm just not in a good creative mood. This is why I think this is why I really like the neurographic art so much, because it's just not
Yeah.
this pressure.
Well, you could swap it up. You could do a neurographic Pegasus. Why not?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna redo. Oh, I'm actually gonna send Shanann, and it'll probably
Mocked
be.
Mocked said spray water on it, maybe.
Yeah, I'm just really, really conscious that I've got unfinished Foxy behind.
Oh yeah, don't let anything happen to Foxy. That is a masterpiece.
I don't know about that, but I've definitely spent a while on.
No, it's a masterpiece because I've called it that because I genuinely believe that it is, and that's my opinion.
That's your opinion, no.
Yeah,
No, I appreciate it.
and
Thank you so much.
even Laura loves it. No, she's
I
not.
don't think
They're not gonna do a neurographic dong. Okay, we're not doing neurographic dongs. We're not doing neurographic butts.
it's.
She would love a wolf, Brad. If you could do a wolf for my grandma. That's what I was gonna say before. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Fluffer. Got distracted.
Mm,
I mean, you could do a big old neurographic Pegasi dong on it if you wanted to.
I do not.
Two Sandwiches said it's blending better on the left, Fluffer. Go all over it with a blue wash.
Was it? Oh, like just a bit of blue on the brush.
Yeah, like diluted water all over the whole page.
Yeah, I might do.
Brad. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I said I might do that once I've pulled it off the book.
Yeah, right. Um, Brad, you've never tried to paint an animal. You've literally painted the best birds I've ever fucking seen. So you can drop that right now. Drop short. I don't know what that means, but I just thought it would fit. Yeah, it's hard when the paper's still connected to the book. And you want to like leave it connected for as long as possible, but then it's like, okay, I'm starting to get frustrated because I need to take it off the book. This is my last piece of 7x10 cotton paper.
Yeah, I didn't have any more of this size of this. I need to order it, but I've kind of spent my month of spending things that aren't like essential, and now I've
Yeah, I
got to
get you.
save for my bills going out on the 1st. So
Well,
it's
I
time,
won't be.
grown up time.
Gotcha. Yeah, I won't be buying any because I don't have the money to buy art supplies or pay my bills. So,
Oh dear.
yeah, a little stressed out. So, if anybody wants to buy some art to help me pay my phone bill and get my medicated cream, I do commission. Oh, I finished Nance's piece and I started spraying it, and I'm really happy with it.
Nice.
Birds are not
Do you
animals? Incorrect. Do I?
do you have somewhere that people can see where you are and have like a vague sort of price and how they would do it? Like, would it be buy me a coffee? Would it be Cash
Um,
App?
So I have, okay, so on my Instagram page, I actually have a highlight reel of finished pieces that are available. Oh, don't worry, Brad. We're doing an art swap. That's going to be great. I'm stoked for it. Um, uh, on my Instagram is a highlight reel of pieces that I have available for sale. And it's kind of like, I don't really know what to charge for them, but like I can give you a rough thing for each, depending on the piece. Because some of them use like custom paint that I've mixed myself. So it's kind of one of a kind. But I mean, none of my art is that pricey. It's just, yeah. I can also make bookmarks. Oh, I'll show you a couple of my bookmarks that I've made. I don't know if I've ever shown my bookmarks.
I'm just going to run down. Put this in
Bookmarks.
the. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. These are my bookmarks I've made. Because I have a laminator at home and laminating is fun. So I thought I'll make some bookmarks to give as gifts. I'm really liking this dragon. Dang. A huge butt? I don't even know if I can do a butt at all, let alone a huge butt. Goodness me. Um, but as Fluffer was saying, I have a link tree on my description page with all my stuff. And like there's stuff that I have that's just pieces in my sketchbook that are totally like if someone wanted them, I would absolutely be willing to sell them. Like I just yeah, I have a hard time figuring out like yeah, like pieces like this. My dragon. Oh, this. I did that one. Little West Coast vibes there. This one's just, you know. Oh, this was the one. This was the one that gave me the idea. This was the practice piece for Tori's piece that I made her. I love that one. Oh, I love purple. Oh yeah, and also if there's a piece of mine that I've made that went to somebody else, I can always recreate it. Like I made the piece that I made for Tori, and the lovely Julie B wanted it. So I made her own version using colors that she liked. So I can always do stuff like that. Oh yeah, I love this one. That's the best ocean I've done, I think. Okay, I'm distracting myself. I gotta get back to Dragon Town. Alright, come on. Get me out of the... Get me... Stop distracting me, folks. I'm blaming you, but it is all my fault. I know. It's okay. Okay. And again, this is just like a rough outline, so I can erase the pencil and then do the background without like worrying too much about painting over. I don't know what kind of background I'm gonna do. This is going to be a very like purple heavy piece, I feel. Very purple heavy. I've got a watercolor that I made that I have not used yet that I have saved for this dragon. And I hope it turns out nice. I think it will.
I can't decide what I'm doing still.
Hello. That's okay.
So I need to go put this heat pad in the
No, it's all good.
because I am in pain.
Yeah, you're. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's weird. I was like, oh my, I don't know whether I've just moved in a bit of a overzealous way, but I've had a few days because there's been storms coming and low barometric pressure,
Mm.
high barometric pressure. My face has just felt like
The lava stuff again?
no, with the barometric, it felt like. Have you seen those vacuum bags? And you put the clothes in, you put a
Yes.
Hoover vacuum on it, and it sucks all the air out.
Yeah.
It feels like someone's put a vacuum on my ear and sucked all the air out, and I can feel it all sort of sucked in.
Ooh.
And then it feels like someone's pumped it back up again, and it's just really full, and it could explode. But it's like down the nerve. It's down my
That's
trigeminal nerve in my face.
horrible.
Yes, it's really not good.
Oh, fuck.
With that being so bad, I literally didn't feel the back pain, and I thought it would gone or it eased off. But yeah, it's still there. It just was nowhere near
I'm so
registerable because
sorry.
of the trigeminal neuralgia pain.
Yeah. Brad, if you want, a hummingbird would also be really good. Brad, look at my dope dragon. That's like the best one I've ever done, right? Nice. My dad said the duck approves. Duck
Which
Nana. The only duck that matters. Duck Nana. I was
I was
saying I
about to
have
say,
a. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
no, you go.
Oh, I was just saying I have a purple watercolor that I made for this dragon that I haven't used yet. So I'm really excited to see how it turns out. That's all.
Nice.
What were you saying?
I do like ducks a lot, the
Yeah.
creatures, but in general, very unpleasant, nasty little buggers they are.
They're cute, but they're gross.
No, they are massive R-worders
They're pretty mean.
to each other. Like, you wouldn't want to be a
Oh.
girl duck.
Oh, no. That's why you have to have the labyrinth.
What's the labyrinth?
So, okay. We're going to get into duck anatomy here, folks. So, the duck has a corkscrew penis. And so,
Oh, I
because
don't.
ducks are so aggressive about mating, the internal part of the duck female is labyrinthine, so that it makes it harder for the thing to do what it needs to do.
It makes it harder for the corkscrew penis. That sounds pretty difficult already, actually. I mean, not an expert myself.
Yeah, but I mean, if you knew that was coming, you wouldn't want it either, right?
I would be so gay. I'm already as gay as it gets, but I'm guessing I'd be more gay if I was a duck. People go, "Can you get any gayer?" I'll go, "If I was a duck." That's going to be my new response.
Exactly.
Yes, if I was a duck.
I just look at AO says K, I'm out.
Oh, sorry, AO. I haven't even seen you. I'm sorry if you're new to chat. We don't normally. We don't all
No,
the time anyway. Here's the
I'm
first about
sorry.
ducks. I promise you that.
Oh my goodness.
Basically, we're above the ocean floor. My
Oh, AO.
standards have dropped so low now. My expectations of a good stream is like just if we don't mention unfuckable jellyfish, it's a decent, and
Well,
I've
you
done
just
it now.
mentioned
I've
it.
ruined this thing. I know. I mean, I don't feel like that's going to be the
No, I think the
the
stream was
downfall.
ruined when Brad was trying to get me to put a dong on the dragon.
You blaming Brad?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's unfortunate, Brad. It is Tilty's channel. I don't even get to say. Unfortunately to blame, apparently.
Well, he did say the bottom of your dragon is basically a duck dong, so I mean, he deserves it.
Oh, do you know, you responded, you showing him when he said, oh, why does that dog look like it's sat in a pile of bodily fluids? Oh my God, no. Yeah, you just fed into that then. You fed it.
I
And
know.
he's like,
I let it. I know. Also, AO, I saw that you were going to name it Fraggle Rock, and that's amazing. I missed the comment. I've been so
is
distracted by all the
everyone...
dong chat.
But yeah, I think part of the actual scheduled stream was we was going to talk about our personal sort of feelings and similarities towards and our sympathies towards people who are stuck in Scientology and have sort of no autonomy at all. They don't have freedoms. They can't even ring the doctor and be like, hey, I want to unalive myself because I'm so freaking sad.
That's just not a possibility. It's horrible. It's genuinely, absolutely heartbreaking.
Though I do wonder what they would make of it. Would they be like, oh, see, what's happened is you have a cluster of body thetans, and some of them think they're a girl, and some of them think they're a boy, and then some of them are like, I'm neither. So it's not you, it's your confused clusters of body thetans.
Yeah, you just
That's
need more auditing to get rid of all of your. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure they have a very specific set of gender auditing things that they do that are awful.
I've never wanted to go into any Scientology building, really. But I feel like to go in and ask and just go in and just be absolutely me.
Mm-hmm.
And just like just curious and just be like, oh yeah, this is me. I'm autistic, I've got ADHD, I'm non-binary. Gay as the day is long. The only way I could be get gayer is if I was a duck. I have no idea
And
what
that's
I'm
why I'm here.
about. Yeah, just wondering if you've got sort of a fix-all plan for that, or a course, or a book.
Yeah. How does she feel about like pinkish purplish?
My one,
Yeah.
pinkish purplish. I mean, I'd say more purplish and green and
Okay, so
sort of.
less. Okay, so
Yeah, less.
less pink, more blue, green.
Yes,
Okay, got
more.
it.
Fuck you and the world.
Okay, so I'm thinking I'm gonna do like a metallic-y black background with bits of
Yeah, we're thinking
blue.
less Care Bear Bunch, more Maleficent.
Oh, okay. Well then, fuck. We're gonna go with Poison Envy. Literally the perfect ink here. Okay. And yeah, I'll do a mixture of this color and this metallic black in the background because I think that'll give it a nice edgy base, and then we can um, go from there. Oh, my knee.
You okay?
Yeah, oh, I'm fine. Specific and awful is on brand for Scientology. Yes. The pink paint looks good with the second layer.
This ping here.
Yeah.
Is that you saying that or chat?
No, that's two Sammys.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah,
I'm
because it
gonna.
means less coming from me. I get it.
Yes, thank you so much, chat. You are the best. No, no, I'm joking. I'm
I
joking.
knew it.
No. Does anyone have any questions for me, or any comparisons, or what makes you feel sort of drawn to the SPTV community, or just sort of the wanting to stand with survivors of this disgusting cult?
Mm-hmm. We're all just a bunch of DBs. DB crims. Oh, I should have another OT 420.
Oh no!
What? What happened?
I've got a song in my head.
Oh no.
I know this is worse than all of them.
Oh no.
This is worse. Daddy, would you like some sausage?
Oh
I
my
want
god.
this back in my head. Oh no.
What song is it? What song? I'm curious
I
now.
was going through videos. I had a load in my watch later list. So I was going through videos and I found the full music video to We Stand Tall.
God, why? Jeez, no.
Just trying to see who I recognized out of the music video. And then it was like, hey la la, hey la we stand tall. And I was like, oh yeah, oh no. And I turned it off quick and then, washed my face out with cold water.
Listen.
But it's in there. It got me. It got me good.
Sometimes there's nothing you can do when eternity is knocking at your door, okay?
It's not
Miracles and
eternal.
dreams do come true.
No.
I know it's a different song, but
I need a different one in
uh there's a story about a lovely lady
Yeah. Go, keep going.
who
Keep
was
going.
raising up three lovely girls of her own. With I don't remember the rest of the words.
One of them had hair of gold,
Oh
like
yeah,
her
that's right.
mother. The other Sonic And this one day, the lady met a fellow. How you doing? How you doing? And he knew that it would be much more than a house
It's
for
so
my
much better when you do it.
family. It's the way we all became the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch.
The
Oh, the
Brady
Brady Bunch.
The Brady
Said,
Bunch.
Brady Bunch is driving me crazy to think them is Brady.
Oh, God. I think we fixed it. I think we fixed it.
Oh dear. Oh, funny. Oh my god.
That's good
Okay,
stuff.
yeah, that helped me. That
Okay,
helped me.
good. Good.
So off topic, but thank you.
Well, this is the first thing that I thought of. Um, Fluffer, do you know the Mr. Blobby song? Mr. Blobby is cursed.
Is it Blobby, Mr. Blobby? Blobby, 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 Blobby. Blobby,
Oh my
Blobby. Yeah,
god.
he was a bit scary a little bit to some. I didn't think he was scary.
I just don't like him.
I'd have given Mr. Blobby a high five.
Fucking Mr. Blobby. He's in season
Oh,
17 of Taskmaster, like referenced in it. And that's how I learned about Mr. Blobby, and I'm like not happy about it.
No,
Actually,
he was like a Noel's party house. That was that. I don't know. I have fond memories of it as a kid watching it. But yeah, I can't remember if I would look back now and be like, "Oh, that's a bit off." That
I'm sure. Probably, in hindsight.
recommended sips.
Oh, thank you. I need some water. Actually, I have to blow my nose. I'm gonna mute for 1 second. Oh, Brad, clip that. Dang
What?
it.
What? Oh, and Alice is never mentioned. Who should have mentioned Alice?
Go ask Alice. I think she'll know. I think they mean Alice, the housekeeper from the Brady Bunch.
Oh, the only Alice song I know is Alice. Alice, who the fuck is Alice? No,
Nope.
I'll send you that.
Okay. Please do.
Unless it's not Alice. It is Alice. That song is Alice.
Okay. I believe you. I trust you.
Cool.
I
Thank
don't
you.
like this paintbrush. It's too big. I'm used to using little brushes.
I want to rub all this out.
Oh, you want to rub it all out, eh?
That's what it's called here. Okay. In this, in the
That was
land
just
I
literally,
reside.
that was automatic. I didn't even, that just came right out of my mouth. Like, that was an absolutely Canadian response to just, that was just a neutral Canadian response to someone saying something that sounded funny. I'm so sorry.
I feel like the natural Canadian response would be like, "Eh."
I did add A to the end.
A. You don't say A hardly at all ever. It's
Well, you
unsatisfactory.
use it at the end of the sentence, right?
A. You could have used it then. You didn't. See what I mean? Flunk. Sorry. No, I'm joking.
Listen. I don't know what you're talking about, okay? I don't know what
A
you're
boot.
talking about.
A boot. No. I have no idea. I'm so in trouble and uncultured.
I've only left Canada twice? 3 times. I've left Canada 3 times.
I've never left Europe.
Yeah, but Europe's big.
True.
And I've never like done anything like cool or like whatever. I gotta turn this guy upside down so I can fix this without it bleeding into the spots I don't want this color.
I don't think I want to go over these lines. I don't think I want them here. I don't think because I'm like, this would look so bad in big Sharpie pen. And those smaller pens I've got are rubbish. Oh, they're awful.
Oh no.
Yeah, do you see me try and use them on the puzzle?
Yeah, but I didn't really process that because I was listening.
I was like, what on earth is going on here?
Were they doing that thing where they're like, too much is coming out at once again?
No, it was like nothing's coming out. And then a
Oh.
little and nothing. It was like they were all running out. It was like they were all on their last leg.
Oh.
Like we'd had plenty of, time together. I'm like, oh, we did that picture and that,
Didn't
and
you
I
just
filled
like
that letter.
get them not that long ago?
Yeah, I just opened the packet.
Yeah, maybe you got a bad pack. Maybe they're dried. Maybe you got a bad packet. It can happen.
Oh dear.
It's unfortunate, but it can. Okay. That's okay. Mac says, I may have screamed that line once or twice in small clubs. And Brad has been to 16 different countries. That's cool as hell.
Nice. Was that like visiting
Was it work
without
or
a boss?
yeah?
Well, yeah. Like, was this like recreational visiting or was this like business?
Business. It's business. It's business
I'm here
time.
on behalf of the Queen. Was that sort of? I'm here on behalf of Her Majesty.
I got to hold the flag for when the Queen came one time because I was in guides.
Remember that Nick Smith said on his thing about the Olympics, he was like, and then Tom Cruise comes along and takes the flag from Simone Biles, an actual athlete.
Yeah, right? Exactly. What a fucking asshole. Holidays and work. Oh, Danny's here. We got a scallywag.
Daniel. I did pop in and see a little bit of your stream earlier, and I said hello. I've been. Oh, it's just easier to lurk, isn't it? But I did think I will say hello. I said
It
hello.
is easy to lurk.
Hello again.
But thank you for coming by, Danny.
Appreciate it.
You missed us bursting into song horribly. It may happen again.
I think I'd say you luckily avoided us bursting into song.
I don't know. I think that's like a little treat for the people who stick around for the whole live.
You think?
Get a little extra, little extra content there. If you can make it through all the butt and piss jokes, and you can.
They're all like it's mainly.
Oh, jeez. No, I'm just being a butt. Damn it! I'm just being a
No.
troublemaker. There we go. Troublemaker. That's all. Not a butt.
Okay, I'm gonna think in my head. At least we haven't spoke about this, and then you see if it comes up in your head. Don't say
Okay.
it now. I'm just gonna think like, yeah,
Yeah?
yeah. Glad we've avoided that.
Yeah, we've done pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
I have been extremely well behaved and restrained. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you very well.
Working on this dragon.
Did you have anything more about the sort of topic?
Um, well, did anyone have any more questions at all? I don't,
Anyone have a question for me?
yeah. We are open for discussion. Um, I think one thing that really related to me, like especially in terms of like standing up for me to get my surgery, was the music of Lara saying like the "Can You Feel Me" song. That's the one that it's just like I don't know. It just people fighting for their bodily autonomy, their boundaries, their rights, the human necessity to be seen, you know, to be felt as you genuinely are. I think I really related to that. And when people are fighting for, to make choices for themselves and what's right for them, I feel that's extremely important, and I think that everyone should have that right. And it makes me sad that there are so many people thinking that this is some abhorrent part, self-discrimination, some abhorrent part of yourself that you need to fix, that you need to cure, that um, some sort of cure for my mind. You have a question, but you don't want to offend. I will not be offended. I'm here to answer stuff. And if it's a bad question, I will say I will answer that later. Like, if it's something I don't, yeah. Ooh. I didn't wash the purple off my brush and went straight into the black?
Yeah.
Ooh. I hope some of those athletes whispered child auditing is child abuse to him in the stadium. Ah, two Sammys, me too. I wish there was a blimp that flew over the Olympics that said that.
You know, the thing is, for every single celebrity out there, there comes a time where you just start becoming irrelevant, and
Yeah.
the people who are mainly going to concerts and shows and spending money on the entertainment, they're trying to reach out to the young people, the people who are like in their 20s. And there's a time where the people in the 20s, just pure disrespect comes from, because they don't know or care who you are.
Yeah.
There's a certain generation of people who know Madonna as being the woman who fell up the stairs. Like, that's mad. That's actual madness. That's actual madness. But
That's
these
what they know
people
her
still,
from. Yeah.
yeah, but these people still have, touch grass and have some sort of normality in their lives. Obviously, when you get to super celebrities, they might not. But Tom Cruise isn't there, and he feels like he's there because he is within Scientology. But in the real world, he's not. He's really not. And I feel like that's going to be a massive shock to him. And it's going to come at an age where I feel like it's going to be such it's going to feel like a sledgehammer to the face. It's going to
It's
feel
gonna be
like,
a cold slap to the face with a fucking dead fish is what it's gonna be. Like, he's
I
not gonna
mean,
know what
no.
hit him.
I feel this is literally going to take him off his feet when he realizes he ain't shit. When he realizes,
He
oh,
ain't
people
shit.
don't like me, they don't respect me, they think I'm a disgusting friend of cult leader.
And his kids hate him.
Yeah, but to come from being in the bubble of Scientology, I just imagine it's going to be such a
It's gonna be a huge shock. Like, he might have a breakdown. Like, full.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Yeah. Honestly, I kind of hope he does. He deserves to face the reality of the full effects and consequences of the years of action that he has done to harm not only the lives of everyone around him and the people he's come in contact to, but his own life. And that's going to be a sad day for Tom.
Say if it comes, it might, I can imagine something like that happening if, if and when David Miscavige goes to jail for many crimes.
Oh, I'd love that.
But yeah, I can imagine it being like just that, sort of how some people must be feeling with the whole P. Diddy thing, or even, the Beast thing. There must be some people out there who know they're guilty, who might be like, shit, it'll be me next. And good, you deserve to feel that way.
Yeah, exactly. If you're worried, it means you've
It
done
is.
something wrong.
Years abusing people with your power and
It's accountability season.
yeah.
How about don't hurt others? How about
Yeah,
don't
and
try to
also
control?
with accountability season also comes a few people crying wolf, and I say give them the punishment they were trying to dish out to innocent people.
Yeah.
My view on that. Because there's nothing worse than trying to prevent other victims coming forward because you want a bit of attention. Like, that is abhorrent. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Whereas with stuff like all of it, even like the calls, people making the fake calls in to try and get people swatted and stuff like that, or get people arrested for no reason.
Yeah.
Give them the punishment that they were trying to do. Someone's trying to put Danny in jail. Danny's been in jail for 5 days. You go, mate, you know that wasn't assault. Jail 5 days.
Mhm.
While we figure out what else
Mhm.
we're doing with him.
Yeah. You're gonna sit here and have your fucking dry fucking moldy baloney, and you're gonna think
Yeah.
about what you did to an innocent person who was trying to help others. Oh, Brad has a question, a genuine
For
one.
him.
You have had your surgery to help you become who you feel is the real you. How do you account for what is normally called the female sex organ, the lower one? Um, so I'm okay, so actually, earlier I said I'm not on any hormone therapy. That's wrong. I'm on a birth control that stops my lower organ from functioning as it should. So I don't have periods or anything like that. So I kind of just like pretend there's nothing there, which is easier when you don't have something dangling.
Yeah.
Snoop is the ultimate LA ambassador anyway. They should have had him perform in Paris instead of LA and then take the flag in some sweet car or something. Two Sammys, I agree. Mac says there's no one is that special that they deserve eternal adoration. Agreed, except for Kermit the
Yep.
Frog. Corn Freak. I love that many of my heavy rock and metal bands still play and the tickets are inexpensive, and also a lot of cover bands. It's always a chill crowd except for the mosh pit. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No periods. Yes. It's nice. It's a little bit of a challenge because like sometimes I'll be like, why don't I feel super great? Oh, it's the time I'm usually supposed to have it, and like I'll get like a little bit of like a couple of the symptoms that come along with the menstrual cycle, but I don't actually have to deal with any of the actual like bleeding or which is really good because that was giving me such bad dysphoria. It's part of why I wanted to drop out of school. If I had my period, I just wouldn't go to school for that whole week. I just wouldn't go.
I feel that's why I try and make a point of being like, look, if you slip up with my pronouns, that's, I'm not that bothered because I don't feel like I have any sort of gender dysphoria.
Mm,
Like when I was growing up, I was just a tomboy. That's people
yeah,
just called me a tomboy. And I've done a lot of sports and I've worked in a lot of jobs. I've been a bricklayer, plasterer, furniture maker. Like I've worked in a lot of environments where, I can just put my hood up and a hard hat on and no one
yeah.
would even know. Um, so I don't know. I don't know if I just was like, I'm a tomboy
It just
and I'm
didn't
just
really
comfortable with
matter.
that. And now it's
Yeah,
like, oh, there's an actual name for something that doesn't have,
yeah.
like either boy or girl or lady or man or anything in it. It's just non-binary. And I just went,
That's it.
yeah. So I feel like I've been going around with a pair of shoes that are too small, being like, this is uncomfortable. I don't like it, but I'll live.
Yeah,
You were sort of out there in the wild barefoot, really feeling
broken
every
glass.
pebble. Yeah, yeah, you were just really feeling everything. So that's why I'm like, there is a difference.
Yeah,
And
I.
we even if we had exactly the same experience, our perception would be different,
Yeah,
so
that's
that makes
that's
it
true.
different.
Well, and honestly, I think I minimize things a lot. Like it probably it's a way bigger part of my life than I really let on. Because I just don't really know how to process a lot of it. So you are right, but like, yeah, the dysphoria, it's been something that I've had my whole life. Like if, like I said, like I can go back and look at pictures of me as a kid, and I was like, I can see the pain on my face. Because my
See,
mom would
I
be
didn't
like,
mind. Sorry.
oh, I was just gonna say because my mom was like, oh, I have a little baby girl, I can dress her and she can be my doll. And I was just, it just really was a challenge. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't want to wear a dress or anything. I'd just want to wear, sports shorts and top and
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Something that didn't feel restrictive because of like my sensory issues.
Yeah.
But if you were going to give me a bag of sweets, I would whack a dress on for anyone, which doesn't sound good because it wasn't. But that's
Yeah.
how it was. If you want
Yeah.
to give me a bag of sweets, yes, I will. And I
If you
did
were
a
compensated, you could bear through.
yeah, I did a lot of modelling when I was young and not as visually upsetting.
Oh, you're
um,
adorable. Stop it.
no, that was funny though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Um, so yeah, I would be like, if someone's like, "Oh, wear this," I'm like, "Yeah, you got
Give me
some
something
sugar
for
for
it and I
me?"
will. Yeah, I get that. For me, it was like I would have to wear it and then I would end up having some sort of meltdown and no one would know why. Um, because we didn't know, right? Um, and then
I
being
knew that I was
being on
very
the
different.
spectrum. Mhm.
Yeah, I also knew to just keep that shit inside.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah, I didn't talk to anybody about anything and I think that was part of the problem, honestly, because well, I didn't feel safe enough to talk. That's one of the things. How do you talk about something like that if you don't feel safe enough to?
And you don't have the language to as well.
Yeah, I didn't have the words, I didn't have the capacity, I didn't have, and the schools that I went to didn't really have like proper counselors. Oh, Max said I cut my hair off because people were don't get dirty, pretty girl, so I can't even imagine you aren't even a girl. Yeah, it's hard. Um, Iron Maiden is the best ever. And Brad, we are open for more questions. I was gonna say about the surgery, they actually when I was because you have to do like a 2 hour interview with a nurse um, to evaluate your mental capacity to go through the surgery because they actually like make sure that you don't have any SA trauma related to the surgical area. Because if you do, they actually want you to go through counseling first and
Yeah.
address that because that might be why you want the surgery. And I was like, that did happen, but it's more than that.
Yeah. That's good. That's good that they're doing those protocols because imagine having the
Yeah,
surgery, then having therapy, and then being like, oh,
exactly. And it has happened, because people just don't know. So I'm really glad that they're so thorough in the referral process.
Just for the replay crew, I'm going to ask the question: phantom nip pain,
Oh,
nip
yeah.
sensation.
Yeah, the weirdest thing after surgery is sometimes if I drink something too hot, like really hot, like hot coffee, hot tea, or like really, really cold ice water, when it goes down into my stomach, I get phantom nipple sensitivity. It'll happen if I'm like cold or something or whatever. Like normally when you get like a little shiver and you know that they would react. I have that sensitivity, but there's nothing there, and I'm like, oh, that's so weird. Hands down the weirdest part of surgery, and no one warned me about that. No one warned me. It was just like a surprise. I was like, wait, are they still there? Oh, okay. No, we're good. We're good. Brad is trying to word this with sensitivity. Okay. I know that you're trying your best.
Keith was curious if you had a partner. I let him know that you had a partner, but I didn't know how to describe your relationship. Well, I didn't want to attempt to. Not obviously not
Yeah.
my business. But if that's something you want to.
Yeah, no problem. I have been with my partner for 13 years. I met him when I was presenting male. And he actually helped me figure out a lot about my gender identity because he had more experience with people who had been through the process and was able to help me learn a little bit about myself, but in a way that wasn't like he was telling me who I was. He was helping me figure it out on my own. Um, yeah. He's we're he's my bird. We're birds. We should, we're stuck together all the time.
That's so cute. Yeah, I think you're sort of to the point where sometimes you forget that you are separate, and that includes involving him in sense.
Literally, like I think of us as like I think it's like, oh, you popped out there for a second. It did that thing where it ended the stream for you and then popped you back in. Yeah, we're kind of like a singular. We're like a two-headed gorgon or something, Like I whenever I'm talking about something, I kind of just include him into my opinion as if it's like, yeah, like it's assumed that I'm talking about him. But a lot of the times, I don't think to use the actual words. And two Sammys, it doesn't make me upset because I know that they're gone. Mocked said, I would probably freak out if I thought they were still there when I got rid of them. Does it get more normal? It's getting normal over time. I'm still not a year. Like, I mean, it only happened in February, so I'm still kind of like, the scars are recovering. And then also, Fluffer taught me that I wasn't actually massaging my scars, I was like dry rubbing them.
I taught them about cocoa butter. I was like,
Yeah.
Palmer's cocoa butter. The
Oh,
tub.
okay. My
Tub.
infusion nurse went to hook me up, and she was like, oh, you smell good.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you
I
do.
was like, wait, why? And I was like, oh, the cocoa butter.
You're welcome. You're all welcome. Write it down. Hey, friends.
Yeah, cocoa butter, do it. Also, wash your legs. Does the bedroom stuff work the same? Yes. Yeah.
Talk about dry rubbing now. Wait again, choking me.
Oh my god. Oh, don't die. Don't die. Oh my god. I'm glad I was braced for that.
Oh, that was a self burn, by the way. Oh.
Yeah, I only use cocoa butter for its intended uses. Jeez.
Oh my dear. This is what happens. Look.
This is a heck of a stream.
Oh dear. Dear me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a fan. Probably gonna have to redo this.
I like it, but if you're not a fan, you're not a fan.
Yeah, it's not doing things. It's not the one.
We've got like 8 minutes.
Yeah. 8 minutes to fix it. Sweet.
Yeah. Your time starts now.
Go.
Dun 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 Dun, 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 dun.
Boom.
If you don't know what
That is a
song
lot
that is, you
of
can unsub. No, I'm just kidding.
fun.
I'm kidding.
There is a different type of comedy in the different Taskmasters.
Yeah, and every season too.
I don't get the ones that aren't British as much. I just don't understand the humor as much.
And you know what? It's funny because the Commonwealth ones, the New Zealand one and the Australian one, they're so much more closer to Canadian humor.
Ah,
And I just think that's really I think it's really funny that like there's a clear difference between Taskmaster UK and the Commonwealth Taskmasters, because it's just like we have similar humor, but it's kind of like devolved. Like it's
yeah, I
not
just didn't
quite.
get it that much.
Yeah, so you know what? I think you'd probably like the New Zealand one quite a bit.
The tasks are like productions. It's like it's not just do this silly little task.
Yeah, it's a little more involved.
Um,
It's less like, see, that's why I like the New Zealand one, because it's like knock all these bowling pins over without leaving the caravan, and you have to, stuff like that. Like it's a little more Taskmaster, the New Zealand ones. I find the Australian ones are a little extra. They're funny though. They're good.
on that note, have you seen the Australian breakdancer for the Olympics?
No, I've heard about it though.
I swear to God. Um,
I'm just so happy breakdancing's in the Olympics.
watch it first before you say that.
Oh, if it's horrific, I'm gonna be even happier.
It makes me sad that like softball or pickleball or something else wasn't included, because I'm like that.
Oh dear.
It
I
was it
see.
was it was I was like, I think she got awarded no points.
Oh God.
Yeah, imagine
Oh.
imagine being the best in your whole country and you
And
scored
getting
nil points.
nil pois.
Nil points.
Woo. Brits
I
have
mean,
a
so
rather savage humor. That's true. Oh. Okay. I gotta plug my phone in because it's dying here. But we only have a couple minutes left anyway.
this is way too much pigment. It's doing my head in.
I think you just have to get adjusted to the new paint, maybe.
No, I'm using the old paint now because the new paint was
Oh,
doing my
you're
head
using.
in.
Oh, okay. I
The
see.
problem, it's me. Shock. We knew this.
No,
We knew this.
I don't. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
I don't like it.
Are you doing what I do? Are you doing that thing that I do?
Probably.
Yeah. Well, you
No.
should.
Because if I don't like a piece, I would like, I'll just abandon you forever, maybe 6 months, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. I'm trying to blend this, and it's being a real chowderhead.
Can you hear my dog snoring?
I can't, which is funny because I usually can.
I don't like this, and it's getting worse. Oh well.
Okay. Well, leave it and come back to it in a little while.
Yeah.
That's really all I can suggest, because that's what you would tell me to do. So.
Yeah, that's all that needs to be done sometimes. I really wish this wasn't my last piece of paper. I don't know
Well,
what left. Are we nearly done? Because I'm gonna have to go through fill up my
Yeah,
pens.
we're basically done. We've got like 2 minutes, so we could wrap up really at any time.
Oh,
I got most
yeah.
of the background done.
Nice.
Glittery
I don't
purple
like
and
it.
black.
I will be doing something different, I think.
Love that.
But yeah, this is what we got. This is what
Brad is
happened.
proud to say that he has not watched any of the Olympics. Neither is
I
my
didn't watch
dad, Brad.
it. I've
Okay,
just
Fluffer,
been
that looks
online.
awesome.
It's what everyone's talking about online. I can open YouTube. All of it is like, yeah, but have you seen this though?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I'll have a look.
I know you don't like that, Fluffer, but I really do. I think it's awesome.
See, what you've done there is what I was trying to do. That nice blended dotty here and there. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not the one. This is not the one. But okay.
Well, you leave it alone for a little while and then come back to it.
Yeah.
That's because I think you're on the right track. You're just getting frustrated with it, and it's making you
I
hit the
am.
wall.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it happens. I want to go over this spot right here because I just don't think it's quite enough. And then we can call it. We can call it there. Does anyone have any last minute questions for Fluffer? Now's your opportunity.
Yeah, Brad, I'm trying to have a think about a logo because a logo's not normally hand done. I don't know. I could maybe do something on AI art. Chuck some stuff into AI, see what happens. Logo.
What kind of logo?
Exactly. He said think of one. He didn't sort of give me he was just like, just give me a logo.
Oh, well,
Yeah, so I was like, oh, it could be anything.
why can't a logo be hand painted?
Well, I'm just saying they're not normally, are they?
Yeah, well, that makes it better then to not do what is normally done. My dad
Like
agrees.
I don't know if he was like, can you do me a drop short media? Just saying drop short media in the style of neurographic, then I
That'd be
could do
dope.
that because I don't have imagination.
You do.
Really, I do, but I
You,
can't not like a
you don't have
visual.
visualization skills, but you have a very healthy imagination.
Yeah.
Proper words, proper words.
Mm-mm.
Connect the brain to the fingers.
Yes, my dad says you just got to connect the brain to the fingers.
Takes time and practice.
Takes
That
time and
doesn't happen.
practice.
Nope.
Yeah.
It also takes your neurons firing and
Yeah,
receiving correctly.
I know.
Mine do not.
Sometimes they do.
There's just like a load of brain cells in my brain being like, we need a catcher, not a belly scratcher. And mine was
There.
like, come on, do it yourself. Unbench yourself and come do it then.
That is so long.
Yeah, just neurons just firing all day, and my little receiver's just missing it. If
Okay.
my receivers would be the kid who the ball just hits him in the head.
Yeah. So me.
And it's like if you watch where the ball is on the field, then maybe you'll know when it was coming towards your face, our kid.
Maybe. Okay. I think that's pretty good.
That's sick. I like it.
I like it too. I'm very happy with it. Fluffer, do you have hairy toes?
I do. I do have
Oh,
hairy toes.
that's
This
good to
is
know.
I mean, this is something I think I've got over before. I was asked, oh, what's hair for? Oh, hair's there to protect openings in the body. So, you've got eyelashes, eyebrows,
Yeah.
protect your eyes. They might have a bit of hair up your nose. Some people have hair on their ears. And then I was asked, well, what's your hairy toes about? By a kid. And I was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it's not to protect my feelings,
It,
is it?
It's to protect your feet from the cold when you're barefoot grounding to the earth.
No, hair normally covers the orifices.
I know,
Gateways
but
into the body.
foot hair is to protect your feet when you're barefoot from the weather. Like hobbits.
No, I do not. No, I do not plait them. I may be a hobbit.
Yeah,
That is
hobbits
perfect.
own, man. Hobbits are the best. I'd love to be a hobbit. Fuck. That'd be awesome. Just sit in my garden, smoke my pipe all day. Have 11 meals. Okay. I'm really happy with this so far. And we are at... Yes, you are too tall for a hobbit. That's true. You are very tall.
I feel like they would accept me.
I think they would. I think they would. All right, should we wrap it up here?
Let's do that.
Okay. I'd love to live in the Shire. That'd be awesome. Okay, thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you for bearing with us. Thank you for the questions and for listening and being so kind. And oh, are we doing our next stream at the new time?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so the next stream is going to be on Fluffer's channel, but instead of at midnight on Friday PST, it's going to be at this same time. So 10 a.m. PST, 8 p.m. GMT. Just to make it a little bit easier on the schedule for me because I keep getting a little bit too tired. So, yeah. And Brad wants to stream with you. So there you go.
Oh, we can do that Saturday morning if you want, because I have a free schedule.
All right.
No. Yes. No.
No?
No. I think I said to Keith, because I've got
Oh, okay.
some part 2s of my paint and ponders to do.
Right.
I've not done paint. Have I done part 2 on your page yet, Brad? I haven't. Yeah, you're one of the people I owe out a paint a number 2, a number. I owe you a number 2. Absolutely, but yeah, I want to make sure I do the number 2 on everyone else's page, the second part of Paint and Ponder, before I do like too many first parts. So yeah.
Okay.
You're on
You're
that
avoiding
list.
him.
No, I'm not at
He
all.
likes
I
pee
think.
more.
Oh yeah, there we go. I know you're more a fan of the number 1s, Brad.
Yeah, can we get a 1 in chat
number
if you're more
2.
into piss? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
God's sake, we were keeping it light-hearted. It's still a bit gross. And you were like, 50 gear grossness, please. Rev it.
Oh, this is why we gotta end the stream at 2 hours because we go over and it's just it just
Yeah,
derails.
a second past 2 hours, and it's just like, doop.
Oh, okay. Thank you so
God,
much,
man.
Fluffer. Thank you, chat, and everybody have a great day. And stay safe, hydrate, and be kind to yourselves, and clean your perineum.
Mm-hmm. For God's sake. I thought flower when you said that then. And I was like, oh no, that's not what you meant. What are you thinking of the flower, silly? No, go on, let's go. We're done. Thank you,
Okay,
everyone.
we're done. Take care,
Peace.
everybody. Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.